Hello student, today we are learning the dimensions of physical quantity. Dimensions and dimensional analysis, this topic we are learning.
First, here the question is given like that. Derive an expression for potential energy of an object having the mass m situated at a height h, and this object is acted upon by acceleration due to gravity g. Like that, one description type question is given to you and you have to solve the derivation of the potential energy. Now see here student, here it is mentioned as the derivation for the potential energy. Is it clear? Potential energy, and this energy is depends upon the mass. Here it is mentioned as the mass m. Next it is mentioned as the height h, and then it is mentioned as the acceleration due to gravity g. Then we'll consider here the in answer potential energy PE. Potential energy depends on three parameters, that depends on mass, next is a height h, and third is a acceleration due to gravity g. Then in equation we'll write it depends upon the three parameter, but how this is depends, it is directly proportional or inversely proportional, that we don't know. That's why we'll write potential energy is directly proportional to the mass raised to a, height raised to b. First we consider as a g value, acceleration due to gravity raised to b, and h raised to c. Now our aim is there to find a, b, c value. Okay. Now next is that PE is directly proportional to the mgh value. Then we are using the proportionality constant, that is potential energy is directly proportional is equal to the proportionality constant K m raised to a, g raised to b, and h raised to c. This is equation number 1. Okay, and this k represented, what is that k? K represented here the constant. Proportionality constant, and it is a dimensionless quantity. Next is that, again we'll write here in answer, dimensionless quantity. Next is that we are equating the dimensions on both the side. Equating dimensions on both the side. Then we'll apply the dimension symbol, dimension of potential energy, next K, dimension of mass raised to A, dimension of G raised to B, and dimension of H raised to C. After that, we'll write here the dimension of the potential energy. Potential energy is dimension is similar to the work done. And work done is a force into distance. And dimension of force already we know that m raised to 1, l raised to 1, t raised to -2, and distance is a l raised to 1. That's why dimension of the potential energy becomes here m raised to 1, l raised to 1, t raised l raised to 2, and t raised to -2. Then k as it is dimension of m. M means the mass. M raised to 1 raised to a. Dimension of g. G is similar to the acceleration gravity a. That's why l raised to 1, t raised to -2. raised to b. Next is the height is L raised to 1 and raised to c. Next step, we are giving the power of A, B, C terms of it, that is m raised to A, this bracket, second bracket, L raised to B and T raised to minus 2B.
Minus 2b.
And then L raised to C. Okay. Again, next step, we are combining the M, L, T term of it. M is only one time, that's why M raised to A. L is L raised to B and L raised to C. This term and this term I will add it together, B plus C. And T is only one time, T raised to minus 2B.
Minus 2b.
Okay, now next step is that we are equating the power of this. Now this is similar to it, m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2. We'll write the sentence comparing power of M, L and T on both the side. Now, if you see that the on left hand side m raised to 1 and right hand side m raised to a, then we'll write for m, a is equal to 1.
1.
For L, capital L, L raised to B plus C on right side and left hand side L raised to 2. That's why it will become as B plus C is equal to 2. Okay. And for T, it will come here minus 2B is equal to minus 2.
Minus 2.
Now our aim is there. What is our aim? A, B, C value. Okay, last equation minus 2b is equal to minus 2. That's why minus sign get cancel. 2 get cancel. It will remains 1. Next, A is equal to 1. We got here A is equal to 1. B is equal to 1. Now C. From this equation we'll write. Therefore, C is equal to 2 minus B. But what is the value of the B? B is the 1. That's why 2 minus 1 becomes as a 1. And therefore, C is equal to 1. Now we got the three values of A, B, C. This three value we will substitute into the above equation. That is equation substitute value of A, B, C in equation 1. Okay, and equation 1 is mentioned potential energy is equal to K into m raised to A. That A becomes as a, I will write here that equation again, 1. M G H, and then I will substitute m raised to 1, G raised to 1, H raised to 1, that is K is into M G H. Okay, H is ready. So here, after that, here we will mention experimentally. If you know the value of it, already I told you that. If you know the value of K, then only write the value of K. Otherwise, leave as it is. You'll get the full marks also there. But if you know the value of it, potential energy, that formula is mgh. Definitely K is a 1. Therefore, we mention here experimentally K is equal to 1. And then our equation becomes potential energy is equal to 1 mgh. And 1 multiplied by mgh becomes as mgh. This is the way we are finding the value of the potential energy, mgh. Have you understood, student?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Yes,
नीचे
yes.
का वो देखना है.
Can you see that? Question. Now see that the question. Initially, you will feel that the question, long question is given and it is very difficult. But it is not difficult. We are solving with the help of the dimension. Is it? Have you understood? Okay. Now see that the question again I am reading. Derive an expression for potential energy of an object having the mass is m, situated at a height h and acted upon by the acceleration due to gravity g. It means that in this sentence, three physical quantities are given. One is the mass, second is the height, and third is the g. Now, this potential energy depends upon the three parameter according to the sentence. Then we'll write potential energy depends on the mgh. Write the equation potential energy directly proportional to the m raised to a, g raised to b, and c raised to h. Next is that to find the A, B, C, potential energy is equal to proportionality constant K, M raised to A, G raised to B, H raised to C, equation number 1. Next is that we mentioned K is a constant which is a dimensionless quantity that will not include it when we are applying the dimensions. Have you understood this? Next
Yes,
step,
ma'am.
we are equating
Yes, ma'am.
dimension on both the side of this equation number 1. That is dimension of the potential energy. Next is the dimension of K is not that dimensionless quantity. That's why I'm not giving the square bracket to the K. Next is a dimension of the mass raised to A, dimension of the G raised to B, dimension of the H raised to C. Next is a potential energy, which is a similar to the dimension of the work, and work formula is a force into the displacement. You are perfect in a force, then write the force dimension into the distance, and that will come here m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2. Another way, learn the dimension of the work and directly write here. Next step is the dimension of the mass m. Next is the dimension of the g. G is the acceleration due to gravity. Come here the acceleration dimension L raised to 1, T raised to minus 2 raised to b. And the height is a distance, that is the L raised to 1 only raised to c. After that, multiply by this power inside of it. That's why it will become, now these steps, k into m raised to 1 multiply by a, that will come to the m raised to a, L raised to 1 multiply by b inside of these two terms, L and T, L raised to b, T raised to minus 2b. Next is a c, 1 multiply by c, L raised to becomes as a c only. Next step, we are combining the L term because only two L's are there. M is only one time, T is only one time. That's why m raised to a, L raised to b plus c, and T raised to minus 2b. Next step, we are combining the comparing the power of the MLT and power of the MLT. For M, we'll write here on both the side. A is equal to 1. For L, two terms are there. Now see that B plus C, and right hand side only 2. B plus C is equal to 2. And for T, minus 2B is equal to minus 2. Then last term, directly I calculated minus side on both the side get cancelled, 2 get cancelled, remains only 1. Therefore B is equal to 1 value, A is equal to 1 value. Now remains only the C, and in second term, that is for L, C is there, that's why B plus C is equal to 2, C is equal to 2 minus B, which is, and B value is already calculated, that is 1. Substitute here, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. That's why C is equal to 1 value. Now three values are there, A, B, C. These three values substitute into the equation number 1, and equation number 1 becomes as a K into mgh. Now this K value I consider as a 1 because already I know the formula for it. But in case of kinetic energy, what is the formula for the kinetic energy? Already you know it. It is half mv square. That time K we consider as a half. Okay. And for this case, K is taken as a 1. If you know the formula for it, you know the constant value. Otherwise, write as it is. Next steps, after substituting the K value, I will get the potential energy is equal to mgh. Any doubt is there? Yes, student?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Then